Welcome to Hurricane Academy Kisii, a modern mixed day and boarding school offering CBC curriculum at preschool, primary and junior secondary levels. It provides a serene learning environment, enough qualified teachers, modern facilities such as library, computer and science laboratories, classes and dormitories, playgrounds and accessories, and they nurture talents and excel in sports, and their scholars are picked and dropped home. To secure a chance for your child, visit us at Yatwenya, Kisii Maran Road, 2 kilometers outside Kisii town, or call 0755 331318. Hurricane Academy, the future is here.
Tikiraba onye turakeigwa na gokerora imejeta ya TV.
Bunabotamberiane Brighton Makori.
Eliane Diana Kwamboka Gisoi.
Bona kera lituko li Jumatatu.
Nanche Job Ungaga.
Jumanne.
Cheni kwa Erick Bosir.
Ncheriane Evelyn Osero.
Jumatano.
Nche Joseph Mose.
Alhamisi.
Kwa Erick Maube.
Naboiko Ijumaa.
Cheni kwa Erick Bosire.
Neikendi ya gubono ni gitabe bunabotambe. Kera lituko li Jumamosi.
Nchinkuru kwa Sara Nyarangi Ontita.
Na soko ekura na koyechaka eike.
Eritriane Evelyn Osero.
Naboiko kurwa setaya Jikosori.
Gonkoro kwa Kefa Nengo Bosire.
Nigo tuyariganirie koenekya bunubura bwobo nkora babule nagoika asore. Eta ya TV uburabu bwagusi.
Eta ya TV uburabu bwagusi.
Onchumulihiria senseme yega ya kabiri nganchira bono nande kwaliganie akumenyenga ngo lumira na twalingina bakini bana igase tukaligalia rero ya Ramisi na Botambe nigo tukonya gukwanira mangana ikiseme se tukaliga kama tutaraso samangana ikiseme nigo nkora barigania barago sugiro yo maso yonde kurabo turaburania biratuto igo ya expectations uno makenya kitwanyirete akurase nkwana yaye William Samoei Ruto ekurukonga State of the Nation address tukaligalia rabar minugwa anjire ngariganie Willys Onyinkwa kuraza sema yo mwali kabisa ali agokwani alafu kurabo menye kumwali no magendo but minugwa thank you so much Willys for coming kwani machumurigeli ali tomanye bene ngakyo kwa ngakyo to yuko.
Okay, biya mono murali asali baganande. Tigangeli bageliga okwani mwanyagitinge yonsinga saberete nga bwakire buya. Ase bali batamaeti Elieta Willys Elioba Onyinkwa oyono igongi boira ali sauti mugiranga. Chinse mo chata ba in fact ngo kata ba kai goro igono range na bakona na ikule. Ari no nkorwa na ndende no mwalimu nde. Ne bali na bantu basauti mugaba batenga omwishimigo ganyereire. Kulende wona le. Asama kana yo walimu na atokokora amatemu na agendrete aisire koera na ndende wona omaite wansa teacher or sa teacher.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you so much. Sasa maana ni bora tabago Mogasi karibu sana. Kwa ni machumuli alia tumanye century ya bene kabisa. Na yukuru na ninga kyukuru kwa. Kyogokora. Karibu sana.
Yamano maradia seliwa. Anja wategere awali yango kwa ninga wa irire. Nianza Erick Mogasi. Kengere. Kuna sema ya wachaga chache. Yakoiba. Oyo kwa ndo mwalimu anda junior school. Kubakaribisha sasa. Osema ndio kuhuri tukolia leo.
Mia sana. Thank you so much muligeria nindo chagwa bande magandate utubwatia na njire kemo natambua balia bagate utubwate gwetera sensemo yimitandao nene mono nindo chapo chujumbe cheno chigandate go chabo ambe muindo chaiga Charles Ntabo ondenga listening from Umoja Nairobi Kamorabo Naomi Kwamboka ontenga nwali miumrubilia gandate utubwatia abo negati ya balia bareme yumrubilio sire tukeliga lia lero ndi chabo musuli bwegezu agandate tubwate bya kabisa Nyams Paul wakolisa ontenga mochukuru okerubo nere Paul mochache agandate tubwatia kabisa koroso murubili bari sababu kugeze mucha ibeno nyantura kwa well tuned. Thank you so much mama Kariga nani nkorocha abo Rafael George nkorocha kabisa Yobra Contest akora sana boigo Clifford Mobisa Temo. Thank you so much akon doing a great work there. Cyrus Azizi akon kanga the senior antidote ndo chabo robo Eliaki Mbosira ngwenye wale mimuru leganda toto wata sana kwa kisemo cha Mbakasi East kisemo cha Tasi mimo cho Nairobi kabravo mama Keshalvin nkorocha sana antuwa minto ganda kuliga chujumbe chena se kiseme chikama ganda toto wata wata sema yemitandao nimero chabo koyo mokera kontenga ganda toto wata wega sesemo yemitandao tukora nasa bagani bane litukeliga lya lero na torabura ni lero moraibwensi ya Kenya Willys ukoruale State of the Nation address matuka mange ko yaturu kuburani ko yera kama usuga mange kera baraiya baki bakabairo kwa ko ngira sana because you might think something might change. What are your expectations lero kama moraibwensi to address the nation?
Muralimbu ya sali swali digia na ndenga go ikirego kibeka asenga kia maega kiatwa kaigure nga muraibwensi ngo kwandaro abana inji nigo twakaganyirire mono kandi nabo ikanza ko mambye paka uganye chingakia wanza go kwana na ndo uganye paka chingakia okora because ngakia maega na tebo burai na experience likanyaiga obo manya bereiga tarenge boy mono lakini na barenge biro average lakini ase ya lero because mura YouTube ense na motegere koro omwako liweta ene ya gatatu no mwako gatara service ono tinga expected kende kegen mono because of amana atrocious ground atrocious kende abono iga in fact in the government side executive parliament never even the civil servants discipline ya bolire so again don't expect it nobody mubuli bwa ya kaita magana ya kawaida harong expect
nothing less nothing
tinga expected kende kegen da
mozaren Wasina nyala expected intani teachers baje sasa ora nyala ba confirm di boss
tinga grade so they were advised to sign a contract with mago wakerega ne ajale kanenga goro vegana waga stage bar meaning wa confirm uko taligendo ke goji goja kwangu hiyo Bien, tonta la que tú no haces morar bien, no cuida que era, no te lo cuida que co, así vinda college, maybe kulingana ne, mira wana ingi totally we, coño la namo ma, haría un cual no man, ayo ali ground, so don't expect the thing address ya da trigo ko so different ne jala ya rasti ya 2023 zona magana mi kain gene
tiga wana tuganye tuweze subuamo tiga te expectation kiane akin tuweze tiga tuganye lakini ndete ko tuire ne bona se topikili tukolia lero kagara tuweze na Kenya na bokonyora tu what expectations kine but expectation kitwara probably na mukirabe kibatende usikibatende that's what you go expectations tuire na se kwanire tukeligalia lero ase tote makurigiri gisem recently ga tujakerabu gara bali mu wetera sekimbikia nuts bako complain igoro ya mangana minute bako yerokelie ekaba ya bali Karaba complain. That is the major reason as to why yaga na barangire turakwaniranga egati yamakon abali mbagwetera ose tugwetera twense se sector ya kisemi na Uganda really want to start from there bora ninga education sector here. We can be talking of challenges we harass. You guys believe we are doing good. We can talking of we are doing good. We harass you guys are on the ground. You know, you know what is happening currently. How are we doing so far as a sector HSM Willys?
This was really sana. As a sector HSM Kenya, as a Vidanga Viviane, Tindo Jinga Atolojinaga. Kwaranga astrology ya na se ye program chinyinge chiitana ine education sector chi problem ne chinyinge sana chinyinge tutakwana chiere lakini yemo yabo ne yikwana lego point out ya magana ya insurance cover health cover but then try kwenye kwanera information about ekiombe kianat information about ekiombe ya kupet nebiombe binde binge ne tabalimu inje igona kwana ne tanganya yotabaiga into araba alimu abarayi babalimu nabalimu abanyane some of them bakarangira ku state house yalia so kya barangira ku state house yalia into aroche chinkwana chia kwantu aro moibere isatu nande afomo ali into conclude ya security ya beta ya to analyze ya mana ya beta state house in relation na balimu so asama kana ayakwa boliri ya the LD cover yo mwalimu into expected kende because again to keri abalimu liba cheta liba kakanu chiri bukomi liya magana ni gaera story ya data because chiwechi ba akane tuaja na liba better promised yalia amagana ni gaera so we don't expect kende kegeni but specifically as amagana ya afya yo mwalimu it is very wanting. It's very wanting because na analyze the medical cover minute ya lengoro na banke bako se bari minute moinari boja sha mbali ko give clear reasons because because sha ere public elite was private in a way one of the collector value around 400. That is a very big magnitude ya value. That is a very good number. Ya denge kwa ina private cover cover value asenjere very comprehensive asenjere ndonge. Lakini wono what migrate ya value moja sha with all the problems to roja sha. Because honestly na yawa ndwa kwa sha is working sha is not working. Now also one from a personal experience. Honestly, SHA is not working, but it may be working to one or two individuals.
Yes.
Because if it is working to one or two individuals, these are the same individuals. But say ground, but testifying SHA is working, is working. So in the Canada, is maybe according na the job group ingaanzira kuru B5 C1 to C5 D1 to D5 ngaligere ring allocation jibekire goja ti nkonara kwa green na barabo ebare gotika because abali muna abange bale na abale gotwara their own private cover ekobagaba ni boka banyane dibaga bagoja commenta a population yende as a public insurance yego se cover yiga already okay ibwate mejana bale kwa dika kwanza problem jijira sha kira basolo kabisa then ko rwabo bamaye bono kukwana na ebyombe bya balimu ba involve balimu because honest no balimu babe involved balimu babe involved is only one or two individuals leaders babo ba decide kwa niaba ya balimu and is ko genda ime kabisa to ikira balimu oli onsali na bako tengo maene bintombiri boronge kabisa yeah
yesa na ngajere ngicha se Mogasi, how are we doing Willys you are on another section you got an enemy channel but then I'm JSS, are you still under the same health insurance? Bali bonsi. But what tika na yi. Toto ko bolinga so far kwa bera says kwenda JSS for some time now. You were under the first slot, but you are so taro. And you are a teacher and you really fall a lot about kisem chetu meze itu Kenya. How are we doing so far? Para yimora ibwenza ko tinalio teba sasa kisem to alikira bali 24,000. Wabekira alia ebirasi twagachi. But are we okay?
Mbona tunaza kwa sababu bali 24,000. I mean like number 20. Bakurwanera wawe confirmed wawe permanent and pensionable. I think under junior school mejandero ne menge akinda to kwa no mojando woko motivate ya walimu osako ba moyo na kola te kasi under internship miaka evere of which moti nyoko era ko wada madeni emeselio ko nyoro kana madeni ando wacha madeni. So I mean sustainability ya walimu bali under internship nerense nerense to be specific una kusika etoke na mino byo ko lemeremo noroja so emejando bwati kiro mondo na yaroje. So kwa nyoro mwalimu ameta sawa kana go sene rent or 17,500. Now what people of my age mbandu bwata abana mano inata ketara gere school nera kwanda nyogo je school nata ketebes si wanu ye eko lo wate morali ya walimu watendia wanafunzi. And then nkwane na mangana a funding ya junior school the other time megara to alengi ga do kwa autonomy. I think the commission ya walimu ya time ko addressing intake reason being unaona je sanjia chete almost megara to afungire school. Some people almost fight in school because okonyorangu mwalimu moneno lio totenerete tali go take into account ebintu biri bya muhimu bitakere go toke school egera abana banyole environment ingia yo gusoma na walimu gusoma yaleta mufarakano osoko Taiwan kati ya walimu na mwalimu monene. And I think kare mejanda une ya tokeire mondo gumia no mwanafunzi no moyori. Because at the end of the day mwalimu ngurunde sukuru ngende mwana ntimoke mamirande ngoje school atinyole working environment delingia mondero gumia no mwanafunzi. So I think kara wanu baje state house Kubet, you the member. Na roje bakatema ko kwa na mangana yo wetenera na walimu bajuni. Batimbaji mbairi forum yo kwana because na roje liogi kurasa walimu banati. So ese ginero kati ya nat na Kubet. And honestly speaking, walimu bajuni school batakire ko ba under that Kubet I mean because the moment to have confirmed or to have the members of Kubet automatic yeah. So I got Kubet go to egera kwanyoranga nati nere take go kongusa abalimu abale junior babe members. I think you can get that. And the problem is about capitation. You know, yeah, because the moment you are going capitation area, you primary gari, minimum. You can compare 15,000 you mano junior school akonyora na maybe 1,500 yo primary akonyora.
What did you guys go to school?
I think it's one of the problems. Why abantu banat or kimbekiana tiketa tagetia abantu ba junior wetinene.
Okay. I really don't wish kogenda, but if I may ask, if you were given a chance to handle this case, how could you go about it? Autonomy.
Ase ngo mwalimu akewekira samana yo wetenene na. I think maite as education sector ndo what very many problem administrative area mo. Before even really infrastructure na event I think mainly ngana bedengo touch na wanta wange. A problem where is about superiority.
Complex.
In error. Okonyoro maite umwalimu junior school. Electro jirende maybe to some point. Na igete agatwale degree aye. Alafu lende only get no your primary on the other side. So only get administrator from a given angle.
Yeah, sure.
And to some point, police on the so-called ed teachers go fight sana koroko principals.
That's true because they are managing.
Yeah, they are managing that comprehensive school. Ina tevanga konyendiri abagaka bali aba inabalia wa tegeti ekwende ba bete serious yake wa embrace aba murabaiga wa go in junior school because in junior school in most cases aba bali get to age yawa nerense ona budget ko understand from the parent perspective all the ona wakangea ko chimbero et teacher ko musakuru moina na wa ko musakuru moino kaiga na moino kaiga sama soma ba range bali superior na niyo yoiga lakini I have some few schools as the so-called principals or head teachers wa employees ya walimu abaiga bakaikaransanse bakatwale structure ya kokolegazi in that comprehensive school and it is working. It is working very well. But in an environment where our the so-called head teachers or principals comprehensive schools why they get more to the center of all the resources resources jikawa their center wakabanga na the final they make a decision within that school what they consult mondo wenzi. In other words, wakaba dictate waka apply wakambua dictatorship like. So yeah, better gasen kong konyara komenya na walimu abande a junior school. Because I was talking to a given teacher and having a head teacher yao. Na waya filed the case once he pia walimu ba junior school. Lakini kila filed the case kiawa igeta aliye said disciplinary. Ono oli kansa ba modating I know yomo kwaleta wane. Game jano nga euro jeberet. Genda mwana ba ko kansa wala bokon ke. Oba gerere. Iko wono misunderstanding era ronke. Okay go. Because junior school driver staffed well bali mbara likwa baikere ke wango keri kyo wetena because there is some running areas onya bali bata hiyo. So enga ki junior school njena kibirengere kiane. Enga ki junior school ora nyorenga all the running areas tiatwale experts. Then we can go for junior school waiting in there. Because what in the junior school and all of them they are very young. It becomes a problem. Unless structure people with the experience from maybe the other field, you already impossible. Deploy to go to the junior school, but administration. But I suppose these my brothers in junior school. Why is that responsibility waiting in there? Challenge. So it's good. We take time. Yeah.
Really, you've spoken my mind. Junior school, they are almost my age. Okay, administratively, but being that junior school, and tech and get introduced, really it needs somebody who is a little bit mature. But one shida, very mature na primary. I think is an administrative issue.
Yeah.
teachers bari gutwara mind yengiya mindset yengiya na bana baigate kudaba na bari komenya buya michane dai. But let us not dwell there. Let's talk about access of education and equity. Mogasi, accessibility ya jisemi imense ito ya Kenya na equity. Abana equality na was jisemi and how accessible is it?
Sorry, within equality in terms of education. I don't thinking Kenya as an arrow toward the equality. Constitution got the wearing kila mwanafunzi na wade right wasobo sibole weji semi. Lakini research wasanaonyene bintoto gukorora. Talichi sema jionsi abana babate equal right to access quality education. Like now, school na jete among sub-county ito. Tindi ko niya tajali ito. Abana babake, baburi school. Ikarasi baga somera. Kire kya momo. Nande I think mbure isa ko tu nyinge kya gure. Tuaro ko etano mwalimu getega. Tukanyoro mwalimu tumaita sokaita tupunkwani. Soko ngoli ekeningi o the ekeneke rasi kya briskur. I think that is the work of the county government. Kwa gaje virasi bunewe. So garuna rurau chinse monjiro ko anda unejijia northeastern. Asa abana maybe agotara gose 4 hours korunyomba makaike school. Nonyene bibindi beto itwatware class ime. Maybe nyore bire 8 chinse babuna jiri akonyora bagasoma gose mpita to gose ibere. In the afternoon bawa the classes because no rogen as na tambe and at the same time asari abwadeli divera de goro kosa stay ni mwane class minega asiengong. At the same time jin semna jiri there is insecurity. Iye ko gara maybe mwana ogende school lituke limo ko sabira se wiki aya ndatali ko school lakini kwa nyora matem do kora national exams are the same. Iye ko garo mwana ko rwadi tago ja kolengana mwana maybe ole gusiga gosoka le western oko ande school kera lituko ande ko kwa na magana equity korode ntoba the cases of I want to call them gender issues. There are some communities in Kenya still abana baisike batairi equal rights konyor education osijisem una wana bamura. Kwanyora wono mumura kwa kibaumbele Moise kotiwa. Minde ingo nyale kana bire no even our neighboring county ya Narok konyore ndo ne biro. Juzi naro je yesterday man. Mwana gete I think no mokimbizi. Uyo beta ko ingeru no yanko yae. Uyo ganiri ko wanga nero ko morenda. Andle akamoita. Mwano ya konyora koda matema grade 9 akanyete matokeo maybe and senior school. So access to education Kenya aga tingo te anga kero mondo na wate equal rights yakuna. Ngana ndengo kwa no mwana moiseke. Like now mabiko kwa the national assessments or exams. Okonyora mbaro ba kora amatemwali kwa sababu isaranzira amatemwali barenda ondonyora naria igoire agoreteki ati abwato mwanaka mwana nonekera isaranza okora amatemtari go concentrate because ibintu bibera go deal na biro amatem umwana ito iboiru gosoyo kare utara iboiru so egasi enkong lastly asa abana bamura challenge nero tawate ekorokunga drug abuse ose kutumia malioga yo botindi konyora I had this experience as school yana nanyora tawa no wa malioga ayu some days back ngarangeria baiguri and you know mwigoria yo mate ti mwana wenga tinigo ja sukuru waji gongo wasoko gatara konya mwana e negligence irresponsible parenting bono konyora maybe mwana yo kero kende twamutumire banishment so andeka ni environment yere nka kerembe mwibori tago ja school na mwana uri tago egasi yako mwana uri tago jiko kenda na masomo buna bande. That's true. So drug abuse na yarongo sumbera abana tali amuraboka maka waisike. We have those cases.
Yes, well explained. But Willys, on your side, matters access and the equity of education.
As amana equity na in terms of accessibility education in Kenya, lichiko ya Kenya is very clear. Abana bonsi people Kenya but entitled to right to education. But lende asamagana iga fairness was just igona asakotanga the education yonsi pe from igorari go chapa kanse ya very compromised in a way. Because kiato kona mana fairness osamagana adjust igaga ni rwanza koruboro odimbo go chance. So in terms of amagana ya volume into what fairness into what just in terms of resource distribution into what fairness into what just to cancer in terms of abana ko access that is education facilities bado a challenge yaboro fairness tiyo so yabere challenge ko vacancy because ina teve is because of interference na the main component because the main people who interfere na education ya Kenya it is politicians because nganatanga na ukwana we have lacked what they call discipline kororali go chance no mwalimu akebekira asamana fairness in terms of regions nkonyo rolenga bantu bonsi osabali bonsi bakana irikwaye ulibaga ba access ya masomo emechanda ngotokere because kiranko ligeri ata regions nga northeastern ata regions nga west pokot nkonyo role in fact the environment is very terrible. Kuri classrooms okuri ya sabana bagasomera abana bagasomera metense na bintu binde tingote yanga dalizi equity there and kuri ne bana se ense mwe ya gusi bado challenges njiroro challenges nchiwe sense mwe ya gusi because of one or two reasons na bokonyora in one region maybe wale lucky enough maybe a given prominent leader or as a place you bokonyora well developed what infrastructure like classroom na andas nale in na very remote areas even within Kisi oize go ligeri sabana wali bakaba somera in fact ne environment gete yo kumya sana so in other words bana baiga that fairness travel practiced Now, it's actually even in terms of maybe our constituencies or in terms of maybe our county, even in terms of our wards. Because there is a place it is developed and there is also another place it is developed, depending on the parameters or depending on the organization of leadership. So again, those who are very responsible in this education sector, even the Ministry of Education, ground, those places already resources chitaraika, pump resources so that no one will answer this that we are talking about the education. So that maybe given the so-called CS are concentrated already in a place where don't have infrastructure chile. It is at advantage of someone or your in terms of maybe accessing education in Kenya. Igona wasakotebanga to achieve maybe a good percentage. In terms of accessibility, about around 70. We are not doing so bad, around 70 to 80%. It's because of again factors direct ground. Even if the Ministry of Education is very clear that we have free primary and secondary day school. But again, there is a lot of requirements. Already, a government is commit. In terms of or a primary. That 1,000 which means papers in Jiganeri, or in fact, also a budget, the money is not enough. The money is not enough. Air Force, again, Balibari in charge, go Tomakosana, I get a money to get it, no more to get it, you go to a near school. Conora was a mother, a craving, because of the factors here within that environment, access school, access education. You already have a challenge. That's why even the number of school dropouts, so it's again, it may be in power, especially in the Ministry of Education, but give you priority. In fact, in Kenya, the only problem with water, I want to ask you to identify their priorities. Because even the resources to directed to other areas of priority. For example, maybe in a record case, of course, then we watch maybe at the winter. The case of Mbere North. One is Siasa ni gave it attention. And Siasa gave it attention. We are even talking about the government around 200 to 300 million. In the campaign.
For campaign, that's
the
true.
Campaign. Also, Gusiga to watch by election Moinogaiga. That is Siongo, I think, Kerenyo and Yamaya. Also, the so-called politicians back Campia Saja. There is a lot of resources. Chia spent. And these resources, for example, better not Montako give an estimate of around 200 million chia to make it. It means the so-called priorities, their space. Because 200 million, it is good money or a given environment.
That's true.
200 million, I want to believe I'm better not, within the school, no one of the school access Yama, access Yamaje. But because so because we have dispersed priorities, that is why the government of Kenya they give the priorities to education.
Yes, sir. Well explained. Yes, ikangi kumi karachuchite sana lakini nyakire chinke chiranga daika 7-8 zokoraiga ndo chaiga kwa Dolvin Meya gotevinga listening from Tabaka Ichiro gotevinga koma mpaka ngolindo chabo gukawosha kuri kisema chabo kinami gotevinga serikali yense ya Kenya tebege timangana yekisemi asebirengere byabo ya sana agro Charles intaba konta binga listening from moja. Thank you so much. Sasa nchoka ndako tobati ida kapo tichinga bada could like us to tackle two issues kiraiga ngachire chibwatani egere tobe kiraniga egere we come to the last trap ya parting shots tobata kento ko policy na governance. Number two, under policy and governance, I want us to talk about the promised free education in the state of Kenya. Mogasi na Willys but I want to believe at one point you really went through class during Kibaki's time. It was a really time total no kutomwe besana ndo chukugoro kusine school was a taboo. So I want you guys to combine this and the current government is free education free. Currently, recently I heard the government is planning to. The government is planning to chibesa chikotumu. That one means umibuli gets another burden. So where are we heading in matters of education? I want you to talk about policy and governance. Now the so-called free education. Mogasi in sub 3 minutes kind of.
Okay. That go na go right from preschool to university. Preschool ngora wana ngoro wale jibeza. Primary ngoro wale. Junior school ngoro wale. Reason being, jua serious serikali yako toma. Ayo ndombira chitaikerani. Na wano kugora stationary. Ye bwati binte binge vitabu chikaramu. The basics ya wana bako tumie karasi mena walimu. Na bibi kugorune chibese ya serikali. Kwa nyoro mwana otomiru wasine chibesa choko renovate class. You understand? I think now education has not been free. Kwa mbolinga na somete ngaki ya Kibaki. I remember to akairwa exercise books in school.
Yes, for free.
For free. High school ke ta maybe to argo gora ndo jene set book lakini nande nga jinga kijigaika to kaja kwa set book. So education right from the grassroots mpaka tutire ko jigoro tell free. Ngote anga serikali ne brand ja ngote proposal yo reduce chiwe sajiri ko 22,000 mpaka 17,000. O expect chiwe sajiga jitumeke etamu ngima. Mana nyole vitabu. Mana maybe abana batakere kwa nonya na academic tours.
That's true.
Iyo abali abayibuli babasomo ko bakana. So jibese jinjiri ko ji cyanya rakobanga njisaine. Lero mambina enge ko watch Citizen TV. Na romo mpya ya mama kana alimie TV. Koruluo Nyanza. Egara kwa giunga education in the university is free. Esa ulia wanangu wale 1200. Kero mwaka. Lakini chiwe sejinjiri koja in time.
Igonchiro chirecho.
Nyo chikaro njengo igunde na njeni mbwata bairi bana bakora ndai mwalimu ndomere gende. Ose fi nindiga tinga naiga. Na woni ngani mbwata ri den yo monto ndakere waka nefi. So njiri ko isana. Ekaro to algo kala campaign 2022. Na before our president to promise the interving. Ekapokia begi alenge free education. Kor nursery mpaka university. Lakini ndo jenga gente kinge nginyale kaneti. Matuka yalire usene juwegero usene yemo. Chire kijalanje akoma. For amatuka mange sana almost 2 months. 9 days. For the 9 days ina wengane mejenyewe. Oroje mwana kwa mwere ko send help. To the farthest end of this region maybe mwana ko rugusi mpaka Mombasa. Noja mote binga njura vera ka omago ja koiro na mogo koera to konyara. Chwe chiri chinka bwat oitumike jelir. Ngoli ale ndagera kwa kanare rent. Bono igavune strike yarete maybe most university nyinge judgment amatuko yo gosoma. Abu ayenge ko ara in December. Lakini na wara ameenda waka to the end of January ose mid Feb. Tro jirene wono no nyebe sike ga kanene serikali. Ejiro mwebuli akorosimo huko. Ajigo sustain mwanafunzi for years chavere chinyingi. Education there are free.
Yes, sir. On your side, brother Willys.
Tiamentere asa ya mwalimu wa kwanire. Ndede kwagiri mwalimu gana ari okebeka nga education very free in Kenya. But inda iteko and site ya keigo isiko. Inda yang education asense ya Kenya igere free. Lakini ndede wata igere free ase amagana ari abantu bakwana na ase ibito korora maybe obuli mu buli abantu bakwana asa amagana ari abantu bakwana ari abana siasa bakwana president okwana education is very free in Kenya but as a model of the ground education very free is very expensive very expensive as in Kenya and another one from that is policy making. Because we expect those who are in charge to make policy especially the so-called parliament. Lakini because parliament is very compromised and the parliament in Kenya is very captured by the executive. Think getting a policy across as the so-called parliament. Era nyare ko konya education ya Kenya natokukwana iga because to anyanga parliament ya Kenya kedi ons ke ko as executive ikegweta and give example the university that is a funding model or is actually the former or what you call the previous model it was omeleta sama onjalenge very expensive mono lakini usakuli ya wana iga it has both confusions. It is very expensive. Abantu bakasta kolera na so bakolera munzo yo kubategerera. In other words, the government of the day telikotegerera gento kende yonse. So ya beide ngo very painful as mwanafunzi ndo bwenzipi ogosoma. So education ya Kenya very free. Charotema niyo maene na ande asa mwana ya capitation whatever the 22,000 nang maybe toma yogeli nganga wajire reduce just nini tiyange beke buyaiga 22,000 ajire na promise 22,000 ajire na promise oisa ko na background okonya langa maybe at the end of the term chiwe tajitombe njire na jiwe kana 50% oisa ko linga bona ba complete tio mwaka na US chiri njige tinonye 60% chitomire ko just chisuko mwako mogi so chisuko jabe chikona kwa accumulate ma 10 ochimoino eyu ekorokinga igoraje na bali igoraje they are after themselves.
That's true.
Bali after mwana inji ko so mwana omokene.
Yes, ana manchumuli ile atohikira mwaelo kidaka chachira, but I want to give Mr. Willys na Mogasi at least a minute for a parting shot. No, same which as even as we look for, we have something like a month or so to ranasiki suko. Moga chakre ngachiri chake Willys from the back.
Mbia mwana muraja litanga ni yongwa kanga mbia mwana ase watu waliganya iga seta TV ya bero burabo ita ase gusiga iga enande igona abaine college ogende ko ne college wasaba kenga abaiga elinto samani troga samani abanya twasukire ko atwe ya mochi ase yende iya kabere I want to advise serikali ya Kenya bali bako ikere serikali bali in power is good to okorera mwananchi ebinto in a fair manner in a just manner in other words bali the policy makers especially the Ministry of Education just be very fair especially in the Teacher Service Commission in the education sector together. Let us practice fairness and justice. Totika mwana tribalism ne bintu binde bingi. Again, tokyo moyo. I'll talk to aba ibolia. Ni understand abana ni kabale. Na abana ngukora bara matemwa siri tukolia mambi. Just by welcome, by embrace in the right way. By kanya bakwanere, guide them, counsel them. That is the only way we can have egesa kukiamambi.
Thank you so much, Mogasi. Your last words?
Okay, mama. Again, don't that there Bible. Tiawaika bana babange. Sama tukaya tigare before school jitara igor. And then bye bange. Because igano mosimu we sherehe. Na toko jiko jengerai Christmas. Tomate vinte vinge ngosale kabire. Diga watu mievike. Na ndo wakajevike in preparation for January. Kegera wana una wakora tamatem. Ujitore kwa nyora majiu wangoigo. Awanda wanda university. Awanda wanda senior school. Awanda wa transit to junior schools. So there are resources chitakere ko tumeka. Awewe diga watu miechiriwa wate buya. Egerke ga January banyole ngamba bwata sabago chakera. Abana tiga bakwaneru baikwangi. Because amatemu na mange. Unaona malio wayo botindi dawa za kulevya nebinte binge tiabaye abatangere ande baba tugeke buya kegera na kutoto to semere de mambi.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mogasi. Mancho mlili ando chaiga kwa Hornbill on tainga. I'm so happy to see and hearing my brother Willys Onyinkwa talk on challenges facing education. Well clarified, brother. Keep it up. Thanks also to our brother Azizi for hosting these guys. May Almighty God bless you. Nickname to Hornbill. Thank you so much. Na kubati murobeli tukeligalia lero nchini wangu kwa Cyrus Azizi. Tuwatirani sana Franklin Mayonkorasa sema chikamera chenga kijosha uta alikorasa sema ya kabije studio kone ke maligune chibi chadana komoka gisoi nere toko baterana kone ke wikirani wo murobeli kwa na neta na igo siri tukuli yanke dogo kubana namo nere kiri kwa Cyrus Azizi TV nere barabu wagusia mangana mayana seka kiribusi.